as he dips, he's going to come out of it and his bar's going to go straight up, right? Okay, so everybody see that? Relax for a second, Troy. Okay. I'm trying to give you a good rest here. All right, so like I said, so dip is a huge thing. I noticed that's like one of the biggest problems I see in people on the jerk is they go, they've got a good setup, but then when they go to dip, for some reason they just want to go forward. Okay, so think about all your torso and your chest is staying nice and upright, and all you're doing is just a slight bend to the knees. That's all it is. Okay, slight bend to the knees. All right, so then next that's going to transfer into punching it straight up, right? So we dipped, and then we're coming out of it and going straight up. So if I dip forward, I'm going to go forward. Okay? So now let's go into the actual movement of getting it overhead. So whether it be a push jerk or a split jerk. Okay?
One other thing on the dip, make sure your knees are going out.
Yeah.
Knees out.
Okay, so let's just have Troy just do a push jerk for now, just to start with. So two different variations is push jerk and split jerk. Okay, so in that push jerk, he's going to dip and he's going to punch the ceiling right up, bam, and dip under it, drop under. Okay, then give me a split jerk there, Troy. It's like dip, bam, he punches it. Okay, so drop back down. So in that dip, driving out of it, okay, what you want to think about doing is exploding through the hips. Okay, don't do what we call as a muted hip, where you dip and you don't exactly get full extension out of it. Can you do that for me? Yeah, you see that? See how he didn't? He lost all his power. Okay, all your power's in those legs, so you need to get all full extension. Pop, pop, pop. Okay, so go ahead, Troy. Give me a good split jerk. Bam. See how he got full extension out of that bar before dropping under? Okay. Go ahead. One more. Bam. Look at that. So all that power goes straight up. You can do it from the side there, Troy. Boom. Okay? So, next, you all right, Troy?
Yeah.
Okay. So next, when you're coming through, you don't want that bar to be anywhere forward. You want your ears to be slightly through your shoulders and your arms. Okay, so you notice how he punches it up. Okay, so he's not going forward with that bar. He's punching it straight up. Okay? And then he's standing up. All right, so give me 2 good reps with punching your head through, just like you were. Bam. So you see, he is through that bar, right? Okay, one more. Okay, good. Now give me a bad rep where the bar is a little in front of you. You've got to kind of fight to bring it back. Yeah, you see that? Okay, that's what you don't want. Give me one more good one. And then yeah, you have to fight for it, right? That's what you don't want. Okay, set it down. Okay, in this jerk, in the jerk, it is all legs. Okay, all your arms are doing is just walking out. That's it. It's all the power of your legs. So when you're punching that ceiling, bam, it's all legs. Dropping under. Okay? Let's see. Okay, and then in your recovery. Okay, so some people lose the jerk in the recovery of the steps. So Troy, go ahead and give me a jerk. We'll just go with split jerk. Split jerks. Good. Okay, and then here, so notice how he brought his front foot back just a little because that's where all the weight is. It's on top of that heel, right? Then he's going to recover with that back foot. Okay, so people ask, well, why? It feels a little awkward. I feel more secure bringing that back foot back. You want to make sure that you have all that weight on that good foot stable first. So that's why even if it's like 3 inches, you make sure you're good and stable before bringing that back foot back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've also found if you lead with your back foot first, the weight's going to move forward. Once it starts moving forward, it's almost impossible to get it back once you've got a heavy weight. So moving the back foot moves it straight up, and then the front foot first moves the weight straight up, and the back foot follows it.
And then feet position. So his feet are going to, say if this is his 2 feet and he's split jerking, right? So if this was a clock, he's going to go for roughly between like 130 and 2. So he's going to push that foot to about right there, and his back foot's going to go somewhere around 7, right? So go ahead, Troy. I'm just going to look at his feet. He's going to pull up. He's going to go into it. Bam. So you kind of look where his feet are at, and then he steps back into it. Just give me one more jerk. Bam. Good. And relax.
So did you just switch to
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So it
I
could
tried
be,
to go 170.
sorry, your other.
That's
It's usually the other side. Your other side's gonna be,
I'm an 11.5.
Okay. And how do you know which foot goes forward? It's your dominant foot, right? So whatever you kick with, if someone pushes you and you fall forward, that's your dominant foot, whichever one you land on. Okay. Does anybody have any questions on the journal?